music, just hit us up. We got so much that we can discuss. Come to the booth and turn up with us. Meta News be the source you can trust.
Welcome to All Star Studios. I'm your host, Universe Dragon, and I am excited because today I got with me
WanesWorld.
How we doing today, WanesWorld?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
Hey, so far fantastic. So far fantastic. Just happy to have you on the show today.
Thank you.
I know you've got a lot going on. But we're going to get to that in just a little bit.
Okay.
First, I want to ask main question. What got you in Horizon World? What brought you here?
Unfortunately, it was a sad story. One of my best friends committed suicide, so I stopped playing PlayStation, and I always seen people in headsets. And I was like, you know what? I want to get one, and I got one, and I've been in ever since.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely sorry to hear about your friend. But I am glad that you stumbled upon this place. And again, I know a lot of people have used this as an escape, but they have found a lot of friendship, family, and other things like that here as well. So what got you into the music side of things? Is this something that you were, is this something that you had an interest in anyway, beforehand? But what's got you into bringing the music together the way you're in the process of doing?
So I can't sing. However, I've always loved music. I've always loved art. And I just feel like that, I wanted to make a place and make a safe space for it. And for us to, just be able to share the talents we have.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I think that's much appreciated and needed in a space like this. There's a lot of people in this space who is very talented, and giving a platform and a place to where they can display that talent, I believe, is very crucial to the growth of the music side of VR and Horizon. So I think that's very awesome. What you're doing right now. How long have you been in the system, or how long have you been here in Horizon?
I made a year in April, so I'm going on my second year now.
All right.
And it's a dream.
And when you came in, did you come into the headset intentionally to kind of like for the communities and for the social side of things, or did you come in to play games?
I definitely came in from the social aspect and just fell into building and fell into creating and just kind of fell right in the flow.
Nice. Really nice. What kind of worlds do you have?
You name it, games, clubs, now a bunch of stages, just all kind of. I'm a flexible creator, so It's just all kind of stuff.
Nice. What would you say your most popular world? What is it? What is your favorite world right now that you like the most, that you built?
My favorite was my first world, and it always will be, because it was before I had a bot, before people knew who WanesWorld was. It was when I was just, putting shapes together.
I got you. Nice.
And I guess my most popular world would probably be Murder, the game that me and Unique created.
Nice. No, I've definitely played that, and nice. No, very, very fun. So what what do you see, where do you see yourself in the future of the space? In the next few years, where do you see yourself at in this space?
As Horizon evolves, I definitely see myself, evolving with it and growing with it, seeking out new opportunities, working with other brands and other creators to create, the metaverse. It's really, we got a blank slate, and it's up to us to make it what we want it to be. So I'm working to achieve that. And if I make, making friends along the way.
Nice. Hey, this is and that's what we're all here to do. To continue to grow, create, and evolve with this space as it evolves itself. So, kind of going back full circle, tell us a little bit about what you got going on here in this space right now.
So this weekend, I will have I have an event going on, or me and my team have an event going on. It's so many of us, Unique, Hot Love, Damn Daniel, Gemini Teens, all that then some, Big Slayer, it's so many of us. Um, Xavier has helped, Shay Arts has helped, um, Nina Ross has helped. It's just so many of us, building this is it's not it's very much not just me. But we're doing MetaChella. MetaChella is going to be 14 worlds. It's going to be over 20 artists. We're going to have 3 days of just art. It's going to be poetry. It's going to be music. It's going to be artwork. We have a world hub that we're going to shout out to some very talented creators. We have an art hub. We're going to shout out some very talented artists in Horizon. We have knowledge panels, and we have an array of different that we're going to discuss. We got a poetry slam, so it's a lot going on.
Yeah, y'all heard it here. It's about to get wild. This week is going to be one packed thing. Definitely looking forward to it. I know that I'll be performing at some of these events myself, so I'm definitely looking forward to that as well.
So excited.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see everything that you do with MetaChella, and everything that comes from that. Because again, when you bring people together, that typically is a breeding ground for something even greater afterwards. Like so that it's this consistent collaborations and people connecting with each other, and getting other artists in the room with each other who could potentially give us music and create something that we haven't even heard before. And these are the things that I love about this space and love about connecting different artists together, or and that's of all forms, whether it be art, poetry, music, and all of it together. It's just definitely one of those great things. So where can people find you? What is the best way to get in contact with you if they want to know more information, or really wanting to get a better peek into who WanesWorld is and everything that you do?
So my Instagram is WanesWorld.vr. We have a website now, www.weonvr.com. There's Instagram. You can always hit me up on here. I'm really nice, so if you need to, you can just send me a message or add me to a party, and we can chat it up and see what's going on.
What is the overall outcome that you want to happen, or that you want from the entire MetaChella?
I want people to have fun. I want people to remember why they came to Horizon. I also want creators. I want to highlight creators in this space. I feel like a lot of times they don't get the highlight. They don't get the spotlight. So I want to make it a creator driven event. That's why I brought creators from everywhere to this one event, 3 days to just blossom, to do what they do best. A big goal of mine is always to allow people to do what they do best. And if you ask my team, that's how we work. I make sure that I'm support. I make sure they do what they do best. And that's I want to bring that vision to the Horizon as a whole.
Yeah, I mean that's can't beat that. You know what I mean? And really bringing the community together. What keeps you motivated to do what you do? What keeps you motivated to continue to stay in this space, continue to do what you do, and inspire the community the way you're doing right now?
It's definitely my team. They're my backbone. They make sure that I'm always right. And in return, I give them what they need, but they make sure I'm always right. They hold me to a standard like no other, and I appreciate it. I love them for it, and the growth I get from that is just tremendous. I think I don't know where I would be without those people pushing me and keeping me on the path I'm on.
That's amazing. I mean, having good people around you and people who motivate you. I mean, that's key. That is a huge part of a huge part of growth and success within this space. What would you tell someone who is just getting in this space, who's wanting to do something similar to what you're doing, to want to getting into the building and the creating and getting the community together? What would you tell someone getting in this space right now?
To take it one block at a time, one script at a time. Definitely, learn, come in here open-minded. I couldn't sit here and list the names of the creators that have took a moment that seen something in me that I didn't see in me. I always tell everybody, when I first got in this space and started actually, being known, I had imposter syndrome. I would always be like, oh, well, on here, this isn't my, this isn't my crowd, or these people are, so much better than me. But definitely, make room for yourself at the table.
No.
That's definitely what I would tell them. Make room for yourself at the table, and when you get to the table, sit down and eat, because you deserve to be there.
I love that. That's great. That is great advice. And you heard it, just, sometimes you got to get in and it's got to get in, not only where you fit in, but where you need to be, and where is best for you. So
if I can add one other thing, I would definitely say that, be your own. You have to be your own biggest critic to start with. In doing it, don't be too hard on yourself. Everybody's learning. Nobody has mastered this space, no matter what anybody tells you. We're all learning. We're all developing. We all have the same tools. And that's what's really important. We all have the same tools. So if you can create it, I can create something as well.
100%. 100%.
So go empty the bucket.
Yes, indeed. And you heard it from Wayne. It's one of those. I mean, you gotta continue to inspire yourself, be inspired by others, and continue to push yourself. I mean, because this is why we're all here. We're all here, for multiple reasons, but at the core of it, we are here to be part of the growth of this space. So, again, it's been really nice having you on here, Wayne. Is there anything else you want to share before we let you go today?
I hope to see everybody there. Have fun.
It's about to go down. MetaChella. All right, Wayne, again, thank you so much for coming by. And thank you guys for tuning in for another week of All Star Studios. Really appreciate you guys coming by every week. Rocking with us over here. We've got so much more for you guys. And again, MetaChella is this weekend. So come out. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a blast. But with that being said, you guys have a fantastic night, and I can't wait to see you guys next week.